Oh, hi, I'm back. Today is a day that I decided to be a teeny tiny bit spontaneous and film a video that I was never planning on filming. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of giving me like anxiety because I plan out everything. Comment down below if you are the type of person to plan out everything. Like you write a script for everything. Anyways, moving on. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet on my channel, but I don't think I have, but I am actually a UH ambassador. There's ambassadors for different things, or like different departments, and I am with like the visitors and the admissions office and like stuff like that. So I am a tour guide. How cool! I know, I didn't tell you guys. I applied and I got accepted, and like I did this whole interview process, and then what they did, they caught us off guard. I don't know if I should tell you guys this, because if you ever apply to be a UH ambassador, like a tour guide for the University of Houston, they might do this to you. But I mean, not many people watch my videos, whatever. They had tricked us. Yeah, they said it was a two-part interview, and then we had our first interview with like a few of the leadership council members, like interviewing you at once, which was a lot less scary than I thought, by the way. Yeah, and then they sent you an email and they're like, we loved you, we want you to come back for a second interview, which is going to be a group interview, and we're going to have you present like as a group, and we're not telling you anything, everything's going to be on the spot and blah blah blah. And I was nervous because again, I plan everything. So I had to go totally blank-minded, like not knowing anything. So we went and they make us sit in a huge circle, and we're all just there like kind of like nervous, like One of the leadership council members comes in and he was like, okay, look to your left and now look to your right and acknowledge that some of the people that you just saw are not gonna make it through today because they're not gonna make it through the second part of the interview. And everybody was kind of like, what did I get myself into? And then he continues and then he says, it's kind of expected that you bring like a lot of resumes to these type of meetings. So if you didn't bring one, then that's going to be counted off on your points and blah, blah, blah. And everybody, this was like in the first 60 minutes. This was like in the first 60 seconds of us sitting there, and everybody was like, resume? What are you talking about? Resume? And I might not make it. Like, where am I gonna go? What's going on? I want to go home. What did I apply to? And then another leadership council member walked in and she was like, we're just kidding. You guys made it. All of you are tour guides. And I'm yelling so hard they can probably hear me from the hallway. My roommates are gone. They're all gone for the weekend. So as you can tell, I'm very excited. Anyways, this is actually the very first weekend I've gotten to myself, ever. Crystal's not even here. Anyway, so I'm a UH tour guide and we just had our retreat. We were actually supposed to go to Huntsville, Texas for our retreat, but because of like the snowstorm that we had, which really wasn't like, I mean, there was like ice on the sidewalks. That's a snowstorm to us, okay? Due to the snowstorm, like everything shut down for like 2 days. So long story short, the retreat was held here at the University of Houston, and I just came back for my second day. And we were actually training, and they told us that us as a tour guide, we're gonna end the tour and then we're gonna talk about why we chose the University of Houston. So it's called Why My UH, something like that. Hold on, I can tell you what it's called. Do yourself a massive favor and don't look back there. Yes, that's my stuff. That is my stuff. There it goes. We're gonna start doing this thing at the end of the tour that's called Why My UH Story, which in your tour guide at the end of the tour, obviously, tells you why they chose UH. And I know a lot of you guys will not be taking a tour, or maybe you won't even be coming to the University of Houston, which I don't understand why, because hello, we are the best university ever, okay? That was a bit much. All of this stuff, free, okay, when you come to UH, okay? Anyway, so a lot of you will not be taking the tour, so I thought, you know what? It would be cool to just let the general public know, meaning social media, why I chose the University of Houston. And I've gotten a lot of comments, okay, a lot, like 2, 3, about people saying they don't see many people like posting videos on YouTube regarding the University of Houston. There's not people, you know, who have a channel like this and blah, blah, blah. So I want to share as much stuff as I can about my university. So my YUH story time. In high school, my perception towards college was pretty much I had to go. Nobody was forcing it upon me. My mom nor my dad finished high school. My dad, no. All right, rewind. I'm really nervous. I have to pee really bad. Okay. My mom started college, did not graduate from college. My dad didn't even go to college. The only one in my family who's actually finished college is nobody. My uncle needs like one more semester to finish. Anyways, so neither one of my parents completed college. But I just knew that it was the next step in my life. I was privileged enough to go to, you know, like a middle school, elementary, and a high school. They weren't the best, but there were people that I was able to surround myself with, and like counselors there and teachers and stuff that pushed me to go to college. Most of the students in my high school and in that area go to our community college, and I'm not bagging any community college. I'm really not. I just wanted a greater experience than that. Some people, they just want to go to class, they want to get their degree over with, and that's fine. But I wanted like a legit college experience. So, and obviously a university is much more expensive depending on your financial aid and your scholarships and all that. Whereas in a community college, sometimes your financial aid pays for everything and you pay nothing out of your own pocket. But I told myself I want to experience everything and I don't want to regret anything at all. And some people will argue against that and say, well, you're just putting in 2 years at a community college and the other 2 years you're going to put in a university. So you're still going to get that experience. But I wanted to get that experience as a freshman. I don't know. I was eager. It's my story. Leave me alone. So it was a choice that I made for myself because it was important for me. And I said, I want to get a degree in something that I'm so passionate about. I want to be taught by professionals and I want to get the best education at a really good school. I have to admit, I didn't do like a lot of college research. I know there were students and peers around me who they knew all about this college and that college and out-of-state colleges and this and that, their dream college. And I didn't really start looking into colleges until it was like late junior year in high school. Okay, maybe I'm lying. Okay, maybe like early junior year, yeah. And even then, I didn't look at a ton. I told myself, okay, there's all these universities. I'm sure a lot of them offer the same things. They offer the same degree. And at that point in my life, I didn't know what I wanted to major in. So if you know what you want to major in, some people are just gifted. They are blessed with the thought of knowing what they want to do for the rest of their life. And if you know that, take advantage of that. Find the university that is best at that major. Because girl, boy, whoever is watching, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, there's all these universities and I'm sure they all have professors, they all have organizations, they all have this and that and blah, blah, blah. So I was just like overwhelmed that I just didn't do any research at all, okay? I've said this before, but I was also looking at Texas Tech University. The colleges that I applied to and actually got accepted to were Stephen F. Austin, Texas Tech University, and Texas A&M, and the University of Houston, obviously. My first choice was Texas Tech University. First choice. Yep. It's funny because I'm telling you, once you do a campus visit, that's when things like change for you. When I went to Texas Tech University, that was my first ever college campus visit ever. Like I said in my previous video, my first impressions of Texas Tech University were, oh, this is average, this is cool, like, okay, this is like, all right, college, this is what it's supposed to be about. It's huge, it's big, it's pretty standard. And let me tell you, if you feel that your college is standard, don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. You are paying so much money. You imagine going into a store, okay? Imagine going into a store and there are just like boxes in the wall. They're all labeled with different names for different universities and they all have a hefty price tag, okay? You should pay for the box, the college, the university that you feel is most valuable to you, that you feel has something special. If you, okay, let's just say if you open up the University of Texas in Austin, if you open up that box, and I'm not trying to bag it, or am I? I don't know. Let's say you open up the University of Texas box and the price tag is thousands of dollars and there's nothing but pennies inside, okay? There's nothing but pennies inside. And then let's say you open up A&M and it's also thousands of dollars and there's pearls and jewels and everything in there that you just love. Let's say they have the same price tag. Which one are you gonna pay for? Pay for the one that's not standard, that's not less than average, that feels just special to you. I guess I'm just really passionate about this because whenever I went to Texas Tech University, I just felt standard. I felt like, okay, this is just, it's the same as high school, it's just bigger, all right? I signed up for orientation and I didn't go, okay? I'm gonna move over there, I'm gonna go to Lubbock in the middle of nowhere, okay? I remember when I went to that camp, we got on the freeway to go roller skating, and then all of the students that were like chaperoning us, they were like, we never get on the freeway. We don't get on the freeway ever. I can't believe that they're actually bringing you guys on the freeway to take y'all roller skating. Like everything that they do in Lubbock is within like this diameter, okay? Diameter, radius, circumference, within this circumference. They don't, and it's in the middle of nowhere. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's Texas Tech University. And I wanted to go there. I was in love with it. And my mom was not for it, okay? She was like, you know what? You went to that camp and you liked it because all the students there, the people who were guiding you, those people made it seem fun. They were really excited. They were really nice to you. And I have to say that was true. The people that were like with the program, that were with the Raider Life camp, they were just really fun to talk to. They were like cool individuals. Obviously, when you're surrounded by cool people and you're having a good time, you just love the environment that you're in. So I just told myself, okay, well, I guess Texas Tech is for me. So then in high school, my college counselor would have these like after school tutorials that I would go to all the time to like fill out scholarships and stuff. And she would give you like this fake cash. And if you earned enough fake cash, you can go on a college field trip. So I earned enough and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this fake cash, might as well use it. So she organized a field trip to the University of Houston. I was like, oh, might as well go. I get to get out of class for a whole day, woohoo. So I came, and let me tell you, when I came, I remember the first thing that caught my eye was the sidewalks. Everything was just so squiggly. Nothing was like straight and standard and like boxy and robotic. That's how Texas Tech was. There was concrete everywhere, everywhere. And that like, I don't know, it didn't sit well with me. At the University of Houston, there was like all these sidewalks. There's so much greenery. These buildings were not all rectangles. Some of them are round. Some of them look weird. Some of them like they're outdoors, and everything is just so, the buildings are diverse. And then the people were so diverse. You will do yourself wrong and you will fail every single time if you try to just like assume somebody's gender, yeah, to be honest. Somebody's gender, somebody's race, where they came from, where they were born from, all the languages that they know, their culture, everything. There's just so much diversity here. And when I came, I don't know, it was just a gut feeling. I felt like I was in like my backyard. And the thing that I really want to stress on about, I didn't love this place because of my tour guide. I didn't love this place because of the people I saw around. They were all laughing and having a good time. I mean, they were. My tour guide was super good. She was super nice. And I actually know her today because she's also a UH ambassador. So like, But it wasn't the people who sold it or persuaded me. It was just the campus that really sold itself and what they offered and what made it different from other ones. They don't just tell you, oh, we have a gym, we have this, we have that. They say, this program will do this for you. This program has done this for these students. This is where your leadership skills can grow. They really tell you specific and individual things that other universities don't have. And by that time in my life, I knew that I wanted to major in English and in creative writing. And then I did some research with UH and creative writing, and their program is top in the nation for creative writing. And that's when I said, this is an opportunity that I cannot pass up. I would be dumb to miss this opportunity, and I would live with the regret of not going to one of the top schools in the nation for creative writing when I want to major in creative writing. And that was a really hard time in my life, because even my family, my friends, everybody, they were just really pushing for me to go to that community college. So I was really going against everybody's opinion around me, like everyone. It was just really uncomfortable. And then whenever I came to the University of Houston, that provided me with that comfort that I needed. And I had gone to that community college. I've gone because my sisters went, and it didn't feel like home. It really didn't. To get that feeling was really important for me. So I said, you know what? Deal. I'm going. I'm going to the University of Houston. I'm going to pay tons and tons of money. But listen, I have met my best friend here, and she has changed my life, okay? Literally, I was in such a desperate situation. Long story short, she pulled some strings, and I'm here. I'm here in school for the spring semester. I'm in organizations that have already started to change me as an individual. And the reason I'm uploading this video is because I'm in UH Ambassadors. It's because they motivated me to upload this video, and maybe this can help somebody, even if it helps one person out there. Like, everything is just a chain reaction. There's just so many changes that have happened in my life regarding my faith, regarding my leadership skills, regarding the way I carry myself, regarding my responsibility. I have really just become an adult. In regards to what I want to do with the rest of my life and when I get out of college, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what I want to do with my English major. I don't know what I want to do with creative writing, but I'm taking it a day at a time, and it's really scary. But there have been so many scary situations that I've been in. Once I push through it, at the end, there's just this like blessing or this miracle waiting for me that I would have never even imagined to be possible. I just think we underestimate the blessings that can come out the worst of situations. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it forever. But you know what? Long story short, the University of Houston is really helping me prepare for everything that's gonna come into my life. I'm currently working on my leadership skills through organizations while making genuine connections with so many like adults and resources, older and younger, like all across the board, while networking with people who are changing my life and who are taking a sincere, like authentic interest to help me beyond UH, to help me outside of UH, outside of my academics or anything that's happening with school. They want to help me with everything that's happening in my like real life. So long story short, I'm here and I love it. I'm happy I'm here, okay? If you guys have like your story, like why you chose your university, your community college, your high school, if that was possible, put it down below because I'm interested. And a lot of us shared our UH stories today, and it was just interesting to see how so many people are here for so many different reasons. Some people said how they came here because the diversity within the students made them really comfortable, because some of them are biracial and they didn't feel like they had to pretend to be somebody else or things like that. Other ambassadors also mentioned how the University of Houston is helping them take them around the world. Everybody was just mentioning how the University of Houston has given them opportunities that they never thought in their life they would have. I can't wait for that to happen to me, and of course I will be sharing it with you guys. And I really think this UH Ambassador program is going to help shape me, and you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to see it. Right now I'm a feeble, little insecure, little huevito, but later on when I'm a senior or a junior, or even by next semester, I'm going to be great. You just watch. Share your story down below. Please share it. Don't be selfish. Share it. Share whatever you need to share. And I just want to quickly mention that I want to give a quick shout out and appreciation to one of my viewers, and his name is Dan Angel. He said that he's from Houston and he's currently going to a community college, and he hopes to graduate and transfer to the University of Houston, and that he loves my videos and that he keeps looking forward to his goal here at the University of Houston. And I'm happy that that I can provide you with that insight of what it's like to be here. So thank you, Dan Angel, for watching. I hope that you guys will be generous enough to comment down below. I think I pretty much comment or like or thumbs up every single comment that I get, which is not plenty. It's not a lot, okay? That's pretty much it. I know I told you guys that I was gonna be back here with the spoken word, and I'm working on like memorizing that spoken word, so be patient, okay? That's all I have for you guys. I really have to go pee. Thank you guys so much for watching! For taking an interest in why I chose the University of Houston and my story behind it. Bye. Bye. I'll see you later. See you later, alligator. Just kidding. Okay, bye. Go COOGS.